Here are the test scores for the guy you filled out the form for. He scored a B minus. This guy is a risky bet. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
It's more likely that he will talk big about his career, but not actually climb very high. He has a lot of energy and creative ideas, but following through on serious plans and dealing with tough competition is hard for him. He'll put effort into things that excite him, but long and difficult work is not his strong point.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he's more likely to break down than bounce back. He gets upset quickly and can lose his cool over problems, taking things very personally. It's not that he doesn't care, but pushing through tough situations is hard for him.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
At work, he is friendly and lively, so some people enjoy having him around, especially when things are going well. But he sometimes speaks or reacts without thinking, which can hurt feelings or cause misunderstandings. He's not always in fights, but he's also not the person everyone turns to for peace and teamwork.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will cheer you on with real excitement and happiness, especially when things are going well. He's the type who claps loudly for your success and feels proud to see you shine. He isn't driven by competition, so your achievements don't threaten him.
What if you start earning more than him?
He is unlikely to resent you or feel deeply insecure if you earn more than him. Mostly, he's happy to see you succeed and will genuinely celebrate your achievements. He prefers harmony and will not pick fights over who earns more.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He often spends without thinking much about the future. When something catches his eye or makes him happy, he's quick to buy it, even if it's not really needed. This can lead to some surprises when money runs low or unexpected costs come up.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He sometimes tries to live above his means, wanting to enjoy good things and show others a fun or stylish side of himself. It's not that he's pretending on purpose, but he gets caught up in what feels exciting, even if it doesn't fit his budget. This attitude can lead to money problems or feeling stressed when bills arrive.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and generous, Often quick to give or share, whether it's his time, a thoughtful gift, or even money. His heart is in the right place and he loves making people feel happy and cared for. You're unlikely to see him counting every rupee or holding back when someone asks for help.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is not secretive or controlling about money. In fact, he's usually quite open, sometimes even too casual, about where the money goes. He doesn't hide purchases or play power games with finances.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He doesn't believe that housework is only your job. In fact, he's likely to see it as something that should be shared between both of you. You may need to guide or encourage him, but he's open hearted and willing. He won't expect you to do everything alone, and he values teamwork at home.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely help with chores and even diapers, not just sit back and watch you work. When he's in good spirits, he's happy to get his hands dirty, especially with tasks that feel fun or let him bond with you or the kids. He likes to be involved and make things lively, so you'll often find him in the middle of the action, doing things his own way.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He tries to understand your side, especially when he cares about your feelings and wants things to be okay between you. When he's calm and in a good mood, he listens with an open heart, even if he sometimes gets emotional or upset at first. Patience and gentle words help him open up and truly understand where you're coming from.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he can sometimes lose control of his words and say things that hurt, even if he doesn't mean to. Instead of handling his anger quietly, he might raise his voice, be sharp with his words, or have sudden emotional outbursts. After some time, he regrets hurting people and will often feel sorry for what he said.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get angry quickly and his mood can change without much warning. Small things may set him off, and when he's upset, his reactions can be loud or hurtful. If you find yourself hoping he will change, you might be ignoring a serious red flag.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He does find it difficult to say sorry right away, especially when emotions are running high. At first, he might blame you or the situation instead of looking at his own part in what happened. He needs gentle guidance to understand that saying sorry is a strength, not a weakness.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He does want to respect your feelings and is not someone who pushes hard against your boundaries. When you say no clearly, he's likely to step back rather than insist or argue. His caring side means he wants you to feel safe and comfortable.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is the sort of man who might take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He can be sensitive and may feel rejected or sad even if you have a good reason. It's not that he wants to make you feel guilty, he just feels things deeply.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He values emotional closeness and wants to protect the special bond you share, not use it against you. He understands that this kind of trust is important in a relationship.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He isn't the type to chase after other women or be openly unfaithful, especially if he feels emotionally connected and cared for in the relationship. He enjoys attention and likes to feel admired, but loyalty matters to him, and he wants to build trust with his partner. Still, serious betrayal is unlikely unless he feels completely ignored for a long time.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is generally not over possessive or controlling. He enjoys feeling close but doesn't want to control your every move or constantly question you. Most of the time, he prefers peace over drama and trusts you to make your own choices.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature does not cover up a controlling personality. When he cares, he wants you to feel safe and loved, but he doesn't try to manage or limit your freedom. He values harmony and wants you to be happy, not restricted.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as something to share, not just your job alone. He wants to be part of the fun and the challenges, and he'll join in caring for the kids, playing, and giving affection. Even then, his heart is in the right place, and he wants you both to be partners.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may struggle to stay calm and can lose his temper quickly. Small problems or tantrums might push his buttons, causing him to react with sharp words or a burst of frustration. You may end up being the peacemaker at home, helping everyone calm down and feel safe again after things get tense.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He feels genuine joy seeing you do well in all parts of your life, not just as a parent. His support may not always be perfectly organized, but his heart is in the right place.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will secretly hope you quit your career after having a child. He truly enjoys seeing you succeed and is proud of your achievements, whether at home or at work. Even after you have a child, he won't suddenly change his mind and ask you to give up your job.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He's likely to treat your parents with genuine warmth, not just surface level politeness. He enjoys making people feel welcome and is quick to show kindness and friendliness to those you care about. He may not always remember every social rule, but your parents will sense his good heart. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he may have a hard time handling it calmly. In tense situations, he tends to get emotional quickly and might say things without thinking, which can make the situation more uncomfortable. Instead of staying calm, he's likely to withdraw, become quiet, or show frustration openly.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who will act modern with you in private, but suddenly expect you to become a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He prefers honesty and comfort over putting on an act for others. He values your happiness and would rather see you be yourself, even if that means a few relatives or elders don't fully approve.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will try to support you emotionally, but he may not always stand up strongly or get involved in the drama. His first instinct is to avoid conflict, so he might stay out of it or go quiet if things get heated with his family. You may have to let him know clearly what kind of support you need.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He isn't exactly a mummy's boy, but he does care about keeping everyone happy, especially his mother. If there's conflict between you and his mom, he may struggle to pick a side right away. He doesn't want anyone to be hurt and he's uncomfortable with arguments.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is likely to share some details of your fights or private life with his mother or sister, especially when he feels confused or needs support. He doesn't mean to break trust, it's more about seeking comfort or advice when he's overwhelmed and not knowing when to keep things private. He needs clear guidance on privacy and trust so your partnership feels safe and respected.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Based on all we know about him, this guy is a B minus. This guy is a risky bet from a relationship perspective. Being in a relationship with this man feels like living with someone who brings both warmth and unpredictability to your daily life. He is caring, playful, and enjoys making you and the family happy, but his moods can swing quickly, and he may struggle when things get stressful.